Next up, we will identify your authentic voice and we will balance professionalism with personality. Okay, that would be a terrible way of me balancing professionalism with personality. Ideally, even in this course, I am balancing professionalism with personality. So, where should we start when we're coming up with who you are, your authentic voice? Well, there is the way I just started this, where I am pretending like I am a news person and I'm reading a script, or at least a news person from 1985. Authenticity rules nowadays. You want to figure out how you are when you're professional, when you're not on camera, and also who you are and how you are when you're relaxed, and blend those together. I've said a few times that we're just going for the best version of you. Here's a great exercise. Ask the people in your life, the people who like, know, and love you, ask them what the best version of you is. It's a nice conversation. You'll feel great when you're doing it. And here's a bonus piece to this exercise. Tell them what the best version of them is. Maybe it's that they are inquisitive and that they're fun or they're funny or that they're super smart and they always seem to find an angle on something that not everybody sees. I have some lawyer friends who may not be the funniest people, but really do always find that interesting angle that not everybody sees. That's their superpower. And then you have other people who find something clever or find something fun or funny when it comes to a topic. You don't have to be all of those things. Again, you need to be just the best version of you, which also means bringing up some of the energy. Video is actually a cooling medium. I've been a media trainer for the last 20 years, so I say this all the time to people, which means we have to bring back a little bit of energy. And the nice thing about podcasting is the mic is right up against your mouth. So you want to practice a little, do a test show, do it with your family, record you interviewing a family member. And then this way you have that footage forever, but you also can see, what do you like? Are you too loud? Are you talking like right now? I'm talking a little bit too loud. I'm too excited. And actually, if I were just kind of talking like this, it would be maybe a little too low. Or maybe I'm back here and I'm not close enough to the microphone and I didn't realize that I should be closer to the microphone. So you'll get some of that nuance down when you're practicing a little bit. And again, pick somebody in your life that you can interview and say, oh, we're just, we'll have this. I said it to a family member when I practice, I try to practice what I preach and said, we'll have it for posterity. And we actually went down a rabbit hole of, wait, I got to look right. And holy cow, I'm not ready or I have a facial blemish. And then I said, all right, it's just a test. Let's just have it. But I do have that footage now going forward if I want. But anyway, we'll navigate that. So it's nice to be able to do that. And if it's a family member who's not that excited about it, you can have a friend who you can interview and chat with. And this way, again, you're looking back at the footage and the audio to see what worked. Do more of that. What would I change? Make that adjustment. But it usually comes down to the biggest mistakes. People act way too formal, or they read an entire bio, or they kind of try to be the professional version, or they're too excited about something like, oh, wow, I've never heard about this type of insurance ever before. You're like, well, you probably heard about it when you decided to set up the interview. I know you, you did that. Again, we want to be authentic and we want to have good energy. We want to be the best version of us. I know I'm repeating it, but it will stick in your brain. One last thought. Hopefully you seem in the podcast like you're happy about being there. That means smiling at appropriate times, depending on the topic and all of that. But also, why are you doing this if you're not enjoying being there? And of course, there are different levels of you being extra focused on what they're saying and all of it. But probably in the beginning or the end, you look like you're happy to be there. And you'll figure out the right medium of all of that energy.